Hey guys, so I wanted to film for you my Holy Grail beauty products tag. Jaclyn Hill created this tag and I thought it was really cool. I think it's really good to know different Holy Grail products because different products work differently for everyone. And this kind of gives you an idea of the best of what people like and, you know, for different type of skin tones, different textures, different types, you know. So I have normal to oily combination skin, but I do have quite a few Holy Grail products that I think that I gravitate more towards, that I've kind of kept consistent over the years. So I thought it would be really fun to do this video, especially for Indian, more tan skin tones in general. I feel like there's not too many Holy Grail products that people talk about. So I thought it would be kind of fun to share this video with you guys. So primer, I think, is something that works differently for everybody. I think that every skin needs a different type of primer. This particular primer is my ultimate favorite. It's the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector. I have gone through 2 of these tubes already. That's why I know it's my favorite. It's one that I seem to always gravitate towards. I only use this on my T-zone. I do kind of play around with other primers for the rest of my face, but for combating oil, covering up pores, I feel like this is the best primer I have ever used, and it really does keep you pretty matte. I'm generally not a person who ends up having to blot really throughout the day, and I think it's because of this primer. So if you're looking for something to cover up your pores and cover up some shine, except for the shine that you add to your face, this Becca primer is amazing, and it's been my Holy Grail for I think 4 or 5 years now. I've been using this primer. My favorite foundations, this was really hard because I have 2 that have kind of been my go-to for years and years. One's a little bit older. I've been using since high school. It was actually the first foundation I ever used, and that's also something I still use. And then the other one is something that's a little bit more recent, but I couldn't choose between the 2. I feel like they both work for completely different reasons, but they also both could work during summer and winter. So my first favorite my first favorite foundation is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Light Foundation. This is a very light formula. I don't feel it on my face whatsoever. It's not cakey, it stays in place all day. It's not full coverage, but I do think it is a little bit buildable on your face. You can kind of hide pretty much all imperfections without looking makeup-y at all. So I just really love this. And then my other go-to foundation, I know you're only supposed to pick one. I just couldn't pick one. I mean, it was just too hard. And that's the Bare Minerals powder. The Bare Minerals Mineral Foundation. This is in the shade Tan. Oh, and this one is in the shade Intensity 4. I will link down everything below as usual. But this has been my Holy Grail foundation since I started wearing makeup in 11th grade, I think is when I started wearing makeup. And my mom didn't want me to wear makeup that really looked like makeup. And so she bought me Bare Minerals, and that was the first foundation I ever wore, and I still buy it to this day. This lasts me a very long time because you don't even need that much, and it does cover quite a bit. And it feels very lightweight. I love wearing this during the summertime. If I just want a little bit of something on my face, or if I want to build it up, you can build this powder up a little bit without, you know, feeling it and it looking heavy. I have loved this foundation forever. These 2 are the best foundations for oily normal oily combination skin. I think that they're just so amazing, and if you have to go out and buy any new foundation, I feel like these 2, you just couldn't go wrong with either one of these because I love them so much. I have one setting powder that I think that is amazing. It's really inexpensive. It's from Walmart, and that's the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder. I think this is like $4. And it comes in this giant tub. The only thing I hate is the smell. It smells like a grandma. What reminds me of what a grandma should smell like. And then this like container is so flimsy that if you were to travel with this, it would just leak and go everywhere, and it would just be a hot mess. But The powder itself is so amazing. It's what I'm using. Well, I've used all the products that I have here today on my face. Well, not all. Majority of the products that I'm sharing with you guys today I have used on my face. But this powder is amazing. I think that it just makes your skin look very flawless. It kind of hides your pores. It, you know, kind of keeps you matte throughout the day. I feel like this powder meets all of your basic requirements that you need in a powder, and it's just so lightweight, and it's just amazing. So if you're looking for a really good and expensive powder, I know Laura Mercier is a cult favorite, and I do love that powder, but I feel like I just seem to always just gravitate back towards this one. I think this is just the most amazing loose powder you could ever use on your face. It's just the most amazing. I love it. I highly recommend this. I skipped concealer. I have one concealer that I love. I honestly thought I was gonna pick the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer because I really do love that one, but I do find that sometimes it is a little bit drying and hard to blend out underneath my eyes. I don't know, maybe it was just the tube that I had, but sometimes I feel like with that concealer, it just, unless you go in and blend it out right away, I just feel like it kind of just stays where it's at. And it's still a really, really good concealer if you blend it out right away for me, but I think that this concealer, the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Concealer, is just amazing. I feel like it does what the Urban Decay concealer does without feeling like you have to rush to blend it out. I think that if you can go and apply concealer whatever you need to and then go in and blend it out right after, as opposed to, you know, putting it on, blending it out, and putting it on, blending it out, and that just feels like it's more tedious. So they're both really amazing concealers, but I feel like with this one, it just is more effortless, and it gives you an amazing amount of coverage without being cakey. It's very lightweight. It doesn't crease. And it's really, I feel like this is a really good concealer, and it's drugstore, so who doesn't love drugstore, you know, concealers if, you know, they work. For bronzer, I don't think this will come as a surprise to any of you because it's been my favorite bronzer. I use this pretty much in every video, use it every day, travel with it. It's just my favorite, and I still have not hit pan on this. I've been using this for year and a half now, I think, and it is the NARS Gehenna duo powder, and I don't really use this powder too much. I do use this only to set my eye primer, and that's only when I travel, so I don't have to take an extra powder because this is a pretty good transition shade for me. But this bronzer, I'm wearing it today, of course. I just feel like it is the perfect bronzer for me. It matches my skin tone perfectly, doesn't make me look muddy, it blends easily, it's smooth. I mean, that's pretty much all I really asked for in a bronzer slash contour powder. But this is all you need, and it's very sleek and compact, which is great for traveling. And I mean, I love this bronzer. For blush, this wasn't too difficult of a decision for me because this is just my favorite blush for, you know, everyday looks. This is, I mean, if I'm gonna do something different or for a special occasion, I will change up my blush, but I just always wear this blush. With this, I don't think that I ever have a bad blush day. It's very long wearing, and that is the MAC Eternal Sun blush. It's what I used on my cheeks today. I just feel like with this blush, it just makes your face look like you're sun-kissed, you're glowing, you have that nice color to your face, and I just think it's so beautiful. I've hit pan on this, of course, because it is my favorite blush, and I wear it every day for day-to-day wear, and I just think that it's so beautiful. And MAC blushes, they're super pigmented. I don't even know if you're going to be able to see this on my hand. It's right here, I bet. You probably can't. They're super pigmented, easy to blend. It's just a beautiful formula and a beautiful color. Favorite highlight. I am one, because I'm oily combination, I don't like to be too highlighty. I don't know if I'm the only person on the planet to be that way, but I don't like to be so shiny. I think because I am oily, I prefer to be a little bit more on the matte side. My nose highlight though today is a little bit intense because I did mix Champagne Pop in with my highlight today, but just because I wanted to have a little bit more fun with my makeup. But my favorite highlight is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Highlights. This is their trio. I think this is the best investment as far as if you're going to get one of their powders go, just because you get 3 powders in here. And I just think that these powders give you like this, you know, very soft glow. You could use them as a setting powder because they're so finely milled and lightweight. And I just think that, you know, if you're not into that super, super glowy, intense pigmented highlight, these powders are amazing. Okay, so for eyeshadow, I have two things to share with you guys. My first is my favorite palette, which is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. I don't think that's a big surprise. I think that this is the best palette out there. If you had to get any one palette to get rid of all your palettes, this is the one palette that I would keep, because you get a good range of colors in here. You get some transitions, you get some shimmery. It's just a very, very beautiful palette, and it smells like chocolate. Who doesn't like that? I also just think that because it is a palette, it's very travel friendly. This is my go-to travel palette if I'm going to take a palette with me. And it just is a very beautiful palette. It's what I used today, and I think this is a very, very beautiful palette. And then I have a go-to eye look. It's kind of like my day-to-day travel, if I want something quick kind of eye look, and it's been my eye look, my signature eye look for a year and a half now. I don't think I've changed it up at all. It's just what I love. So I thought I would share that with you guys too, because it is a holy grail for me. I do think this palette is a holy grail palette, but as far as an eye look goes, this is my holy grail eye look. And I will start with going in with MAC's Groundwork Paint Pot. It looks like this. I kind of use this and put this all over my lid, and then I will go in and set it with MAC's Soft Brown Eyeshadow. I love this eyeshadow. It's just a beautiful, you know, my skin kind of transition shade, and I will just use that to set the paint pot, because that can get a little bit tacky and be very hard to blend out. And then I will go in with MAC's Brown Script in my crease. I love this eyeshadow. I use this all the time. It's just my favorite transition shade. I think it warms up every look that every eye look. So I just love this. And then for my lid, I will go in with the Mally Shadow Stick in Saddle Shimmer. I love this shadow stick. I think it is, let me do a quick swatch review of you guys. I think that it is this beautiful antique bronzy shade, and I just think it looks really beautiful. My skin tone on my lid, every time I do this eye look, I always get compliments just because it's a really beautiful color. I think it has mainly to do with this shadow stick. It's super long wearing. I always wear this look when I travel, or when I want something easy, and it's pretty much my day-to-day go-to look. So I thought I would share with you guys. I've done a tutorial on this look. I think I did it, I don't know. I will link it down below, but I did a tutorial on this look a long time ago. But it's just my favorite eye look ever, and I don't know if I will ever stray from it because it's just so quick and easy. It's just 4 products, and that's it. That's it. For my favorite eyeliner, if I had to choose any one eyeliner, it would be a black Kajal pencil. This one is by the brand Lakme. You can see that I have used it up quite a bit. There's only like this much left, and it's just a super black Kajal liner, and it's super creamy, and I like to put this on my waterline and smudge it out. I'll put it on my upper lash line and smudge it out, and I'll do that with my favorite eye look, or any eye look just in general if I just want a little bit of color. It's just quick and easy, and this is just my favorite way to line my eyes unless I'm going to go in with a wing or something. But Lakme Kajal pencils are just, I've gone through like 10 of these things probably in my life. Almost done. Getting there. For mascara, I don't know if I found a holy grail mascara yet. I do have a couple mascaras that I really love. This is the mascara that I really love right now. And it's the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir mascara, I believe is what it's called. I just love the volume it gives. It has a nice brush I don't even know what you call these. It has a nice applicator for your lashes, and I just think it makes my lashes look long and fluffy. And I mean, right now I'm just really, really loving this mascara. But I don't know if I would call it Holy Grail. It's just my favorite for the moment. And I wouldn't include lashes. I just don't tend to wear lashes. I don't, you know, because I have pretty long lashes in general, I don't really wear falsies unless it's like a special occasion. So I don't have a favorite false lash. I know that if I am going to wear a false lash, I do love the ones by Kiss. I think they're very lightweight and just kind of add a little bit of extra volume to my lashes, which is kind of what I like. So I do like those, but unfortunately, I don't wear lashes. I have a hard time with them, and I have pretty long lashes naturally, so that's kind of why I don't really gravitate towards them. But brows. I sometimes will fill in my brows with a brown shadow, and I will just fill in like the top right here, and then maybe define my arch on both sides a little bit, but that's very rare, maybe only if I'm doing like a full glam of makeup. But on day to day, I always set my brows because my brows tend to curl in. They even do it with the brow gel sometimes if I don't go too, like, you know, intense with one. But my favorite brow gel of all time is the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gels. I like the tinted one, I like the clear one, I just love her brow gels. Right now I'm really loving the clear one just because it just kind of is like super glue and holds it down. It's the only gel that holds down those eyebrows without them, you know, curling downwards throughout the day. So I really love her clear brow gel. Okay, so lip products. My favorite lipstick of all time, I think, is this one by Bare Essentials, and it is Black Currant. It's what I'm wearing on my lips today. I don't think they make this anymore, and this one is like old, that it's like broken, it's hard to apply, and I have to take a brush with it now, and it's just, I probably should throw it away, but I love it so much that I just can't get rid of it. It's my favorite lipstick of all time, and I will search to see if they have this. I've gone through 2 of these lipsticks. It's the only lipstick I think that I've ever actually finished, just because I love it so much, and it's just a perfect, like, everyday curranty red mauve color, and I love it. I love it so much, and so I will look to see if they have this. I used to get this at Sephora. Don't know if they do have it, but it's the best everyday, you know, lovely lipstick ever, and it's not drying on your lips. It's my favorite lipstick, and I really wish they still made it. For liquid lip, this was actually surprisingly not a hard choice. This is my favorite liquid lip to wear during fall, winter. I just love the color. Maybe not so much the formula itself, but I love the color of this. And this is by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it's the shade Sad Girl. I went through a phase last winter, and I pretty much wore this every single day. I just love that it has like a little bit reflects of glitter in it. Let me swatch it for you guys. Right here, it's like this wine maroon shade, and you can't see the shimmery glitter reflects on hand, but when it's on your lips, I don't know if you can see that. It's just so beautiful, and I love the dimension it gives, and every time I wear this I get compliments just because it's so unique and it's a beautiful color. The formula is not the worst formula, it's not super drying, but I just feel like the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lips, they're just a little bit, they give you the butthole. The liquid lip, this liquid lip, I feel like it gives you the butthole really fast. Like, I think that as soon as you take a sip of something, you're gonna get a butthole. It's just, but I love this color. I just think it's the most unique color ever. And then lip gloss, not a hard decision to make either. This has been my favorite lip gloss forever. This is the lip gloss by Buxom, and it's the shade Jessica. I'm pretty much almost done with this. I only have like this much left in here, so not much at all. I use this when I don't want to wear any lipstick. I use this over top of lipstick. I use this all the freaking time, and I love this color. I think it's an everyday nudie pinky color, and it looks perfect on my skin tone. I think it's just a beautiful color. And I love the formula of this. I love that it gives you like that tingly sensation on your lips. This is a very beautiful color. And I've been through a couple of these lip glosses. This is like my favorite lip gloss of all time. Setting spray. Only one setting spray that I've purchased more than any other setting spray ever. And this is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. It's perfect for oily combination skin. Makes your makeup last all day. It's just a really, really good setting spray. Actually, recently I'm loving mixing it with the Boscia Matte Charcoal Spray, I think is what it's called. I love the combination of the two, but if I had to choose between either one of them, I would choose this. This is just the best setting spray of all time. I have a couple of fragrances that I actually really love, that I've kind of just been, you know, wearing for the past few years, that I just, you know, purchased again because I love them. But I love the Giorgio Emporio Armani, don't know what it's called. It's in a gold bottle. It's like a sleek gold bottle, and I love the scent of that. I've been wearing that since high school. I also love the Dior Blooming Bouquet fragrance. I love that as like a summertime fresh floral fragrance. But my favorite fragrance of all time is actually something that my dad got me for Valentine's Day 4 years ago, and I've purchased 3 bottles of it because I just love it so much. And it's the Marc Jacobs Dot. Anytime I wear this fragrance, I get complimented on it. I think it just mixes well with my body's natural scents. It's very fresh, floral, not too florally scent. It just smells so good. I can't even describe it. I will put the notes down below for you guys. It's just my favorite fragrance of all time. Nothing, I think, compares to it. I think it just smells fresh, smells a little bit florally, kind of clean. It's just, it smells amazing. And only downside about this fragrance is that the packaging is beautiful and cute, but annoying. You cannot travel with this bottle. Like, this cap is, you know, beastly. They have like these butterflies all over. It's cute, but not very travel friendly, which is kind of annoying. And all the bottles look like this, so it's just a little annoying. But still, this fragrance is my favorite. I love it. And I just bought this maybe 2 months ago, and I'm already right here. So, I mean, I grow through this stuff fast because it's my favorite. And that completes my Holy Grail beauty favorites of all time. I didn't think it was going to be as much as it was, but, you know, I guess a lot does go into, you know, makeup routines in general if you actually sit down and think about it. But these are the top of the top for me. If I had to get rid of anything else I had and just keep these, I would be a happy camper because they're just my favorites. And I would repurchase all of these in a heartbeat, and I have repurchased them. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know your Holy Grail favorites. It is fun to watch these and, you know, learn about different products and what works best on every different type of skin tone, skin type, and, you know, texture and all of that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I tag all of you to do this because I think it's actually kind of fun and it gives you a lot to think about. Please subscribe if you already haven't and leave a comment down below. It would mean a lot to me. And thank you, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!